interest in American football as well as the flag version of the sport, particularly in the Gauteng region where leagues have been formed. Some of those players have even had the opportunity to represent their country in international tournaments. They speak about how they fell in love with the sport first and foremost.
I was playing for Wits, for rugby. I joined the Young Guns program. It's a phenomenal program. And then I had Coach Stefan meet me. He was like, listen, you're doing a good job here at rugby, but I feel like you'd go further in American football. And I was like, you know what, Coach, let me take a chance with you. And I was scared when I first started playing football, coming from rugby. My parents were also like, you've played really at a high level in high school before I got injured. Now you're restarting again. This is a whole new sport. So I was gambling. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, listen, I'm already 19, so let's take the leap. And I think it's paid off. Having been able to play against teams like Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Nigeria.
The decision was I've always loved it. I searched for 5 years to find a club. And then I found one, and then they closed because of COVID. And then Coach Steph actually called me out and said, we're opening up again when you come out. And I've been playing ever since.
They also speak about seeing the league turn from 2 teams to a number of teams and also getting more and more interest from the public.
We started out with 2 teams. We've opened up to 4 or 5 teams now with the hope of more teams joining in the future. My hope is also for the kids to enjoy it.
It's growing like every single time. And the community and of the football thing is amazing, man. And seeing how competitive it is, like, so having guys from rugby, basketball, and other sports. So yeah, man, I'd say it's growing. It's gonna be big.
There have been 2 members that travel with the South African team playing in an international tournament out in Egypt, and they speak about their experience out there.
In comparison with the other teams like Nigeria and Egypt, for example, speaking with their players, they've been at the sport for 15, 20 years each country. So when I spoke to them about South Africa being relatively new with flag, we've only been 6 months in with flag football. We have a flag football league started. We've got it starting up again soon. But they were shocked that we were playing at that level, having only been in the sport for 6 months in terms of flag and a year and a bit in terms of contact. I'm grateful that now as South Africa, we've put ourselves on the international stage to say, listen, we're coming for the rest of the world. We're coming for the rest of Africa. South Africa wins at everything we do.
We, with the skill set that the other guys had, we did match up. It's just the small mistakes that got to us. But I think we, like as South Africa, we do have like the talent and like the A team to actually be and come out on top.
With American flag football now an Olympic sport for 2028, it represents a huge goal and dream for some of these young men.
To be able to represent the country at the Olympics is such an honor. And now that the carrot's in front of us, we're waiting for the opportunity with the world champions next year and Africa 2027 coming before we can qualify for the Olympics 2028. We're just pushing, we're training hard. We know that we've got a little bit of time, but at the same time, we're already steps behind.
I would be so honored to do that. It would mean more to me that the younger kids that are interested in can have someone like me, the boys here, to look up to. It's more than just me. It's my team. The teams you play against, it's the league. And again, the future is for the kids. When I retire, I want kids to have better opportunities of the sport than I had. If going to the Olympics does that, with honor, I'll do it.
And at today's session in Benoni, there were the guys that already have international experience, but there were also beginners, and one is Yolulwe, who spoke about his first training session, saying it's not for the faint-hearted.
This is not a sport for the weak. I'll say that for sure. You need to be very fast, you need to be very quick, you need to be athletic. Yeah, I find American football very interesting. Since I was young, I've always wanted to try it out, but we've never had the chance because obviously there's no football this side. So now we have this opportunity to try the flag football, to try the actual American football, and it's like a great opportunity.
With that carrot being dangled in front of them of representing their country in American flag football in 2028 Olympic Games, it remains to be seen how much support they'll get and if they'll be recognized in time for that feat. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Yolulwe Qoshe in Benoni.